back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back again today with a pick a card reading for you. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for your support of me and of this channel. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much, and the fact that you spend even a little bit of your precious time here on this channel means the world to me. So thank you so much for showing up here for me. To the people who are viewing this channel for the very first time, we want to welcome you with open arms to this little family that we're growing. We are a space of light and love. Please pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea, and let's explore some messages from Spirit together here. We're all friends at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we're looking at the person on your mind. Will they return? It can be an ex, it can be a friend, anybody that you're thinking about in your mind. Will they come back into your life? We do have 3 piles in front of you. Pile number 1 with the blue flower and this beautiful fluorite wand, I believe, rainbow fluorite. Pile number 2 with the cream flower, and I'm not sure which that one is called. You'll have to let me know if you know in the comment section. Pile number 3 with the pink flower and the black obsidian wand. Whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, just know that there may be a message waiting for you today from Spirit. My timestamps will be listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Again, the person on your mind, will they return to your life? Are they coming back? Pile 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to the rainbow fluorite wand and to the blue flower perhaps, but this is your reading, the person on your mind. Will they come back? Will they return to your life? What's the future here? Will this person come back to group 1, please? Hello. So we have the Lovers to start out your reading, which is a beautiful place to start here. That's Gemini energy, a mutual attraction, and then we also have the Page of Cups. Will they come back? We have the 8 of Cups. So let's clarify that. Will this person come back, please? Will they come back? We have the Sun. The Knight of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. On the back of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Cups. So will this person return to you? The back of the deck energy is this 3 of Cups, and I don't know if some of you are asking about a friend or somebody that you perhaps had a crush on. But that 3 of Cups is really indicative of a friendship or of somebody really that you have a lot of fun with, somebody that brings out a lot of good feelings and good vibes inside of you. Underneath the 3 of Cups here, we have the 10 of Cups, which is somebody who also brings you emotional happiness, and that can be a sign of beautiful things to come. So let's move over here to the front of your reading. The Lovers with the Sun. So somebody has a decision to make, and this decision leads them to this happy place, and it really is about momentum here and decision. And I do feel like this is a yes for you, group 1, and I feel that way because we have in the center of your reading here this beautiful Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's an urgency for some of you for this person to come in now for whatever reason. I don't know if they're currently watching your social media, but there is a sudden urgency that's kind of lit a fire underneath them to come forward. And for some of you, I really feel like they almost see you moving on into a third relationship or third party situation. So that's really lighting a fire underneath them. This fear of you moving away from them is bringing back this offer, this new emotional start with the Page of Cups. And I feel like it's coming when you least suspect it with that page. It could come in the form of a letter or a text or an email. That's how the no communication sort of will break for most of you. And I feel like this person is, again, there's something charging inside of them. There's a momentum building. They don't really have a plan of action as far as what's going to happen once they get to you. That Knight of Swords is very, very impetuous. He does not often have a plan of action for once he gets there. And here's that 2 of Wands. It's like, I have the world in my hands and I want to explore it. So it is really about this person coming back to really explore the possibilities here. And for some of you, you could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. We have the beautiful Sun here. We also have the 2 of Wands, which is very fiery. You could be a Gemini as well. But it's just about somebody wanting to explore possibility with you, somebody who could have been a friend in the past who really wants to explore the possibilities here. Let's get a little bit of clarity. How does this person currently feel? They're on their way. How do they currently feel for group 1? How do they currently feel? You have the Page of Wands. Definite curiosity. This person could definitely be that fire sign, or maybe you are. But they're exploring the idea in their head. It's like they're coming up with this plan. These fantasies are brewing. The wheels are turning. And now they're really trying to think about what they want. We have the King of Swords. They want to be perceived as somebody who's very logical and smart. They want to be perceived as somebody who is mature, who has a good head on their shoulders. And there is, for some of you, again, it's like they're returning from the past. So it's the sense of they have evolved into this. They have grown up into this. And this is really how they want to be perceived. We have the Moon here. Despite this I just spied the Death as well at the end of the back of the deck. Despite the fact that they're wanting to portray this confidence, there's still an underlying fear there of hiding their true feelings. A fear of vulnerability, of kind of stepping out of this zone that they've put themselves in. With the Three of Cups, it's like I've been friend zoned, and I'm focusing on this beetle down here that's holding this little star. I don't know if you can see that. It's like they think that they're the most least likely person that you would have gone for back in the day, and it's like they were holding up the signs for you and you didn't see it, so that made them feel very vulnerable. How does this person currently feel? Ten of Wands. They're really communicating that they have carried this heavy burden of this connection with them for many, many years. In some cases, it is a burden for them. It kind of blinds them to other opportunities at times. They are so focused, for some of you, on you, and have been for a while, that it kind of doesn't allow them to see. It's like they have blinders on. Wow. There is a real fear inside of them to be vulnerable and to show that vulnerable side, because they really feel like they have made headway as far as achieving some of this stoicism, some of this intelligence, but they're really concerned about showing that vulnerability with you, because it could be so destructive to their ego. It could be so destructive to them in general, which is why they've really taken their time. I just spied the Knight of Pentacles as well. It's really why they're taking that time, because they are so concerned that you could really break their hearts. We have the King of Pentacles. That's a beautiful affirmation from Spirit, that this person is wanting that security with you and will make moves to come towards you in the future to reveal themselves. Again, though, it's more of a practical type of mindset. It's like, I'm going to come in and show how accomplished I am. I'm going to come in and show them how much I've grown, and they're going to want me, is the sense. We have the Hanged Man here with the with the Five of Pentacles. It's like I've surrendered in the past to this situation of being left in the cold, of kind of being maybe overlooked at times in the past for some of you. Take it as it resonates, but for some of you, it's like I've been overlooked. And now I've kind of surrendered to my place, but the entire time my wheels have been turning and I've been growing. And so there's this perception, again, the fear is there of having that heart broken. But they want to come in and show you how much they've grown. They want to come in and have you really value them and kind of chase them. That's the real fantasy here for this person. I know that I've been using this Wisdom of the Oracle deck a lot lately, but I really, really like it, and I'm really resonating with it. So, will they return? Will they return? We have chaos and conflict, and we do have that Tower energy sitting right there in the center. So there's a real kind of fight going on inside of them right now. There's a real conflict of interest inside of them, because they do have a fear of getting hurt, but they also have a desire for truth. We have To the Sea, and that really is like that Hanged Man energy. It's like, I'm coming forward because I have to go with the flow on this one. I have to go with the flow on this one, otherwise there will be no momentum. It's like I'm going to surrender to this, and to surrender to the unknown. And with that 7 there, it really is about, you know, fear of the unknown and fear of how you feel, what your feelings are like on the other side of this. This person has really worked and is working currently on their like spiritual ascension, whether they know it or not. We have bittersweet. It's almost that sense, do you know what I mean, when you've held a crush for someone and you've put them on that pedestal for such a long time, to finally reach the point where you reveal yourself, it's almost like you're losing something. You're losing that fantasy, you're losing that gift of what ifs, that gift of hope, kind of, in a sense. It's like Christmas. It's like you wait and wait and wait and wait, but having that day come and go is kind of a bittersweet moment. Like you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you have so many hopes and dreams wrapped up in the day, and then it kind of passes and it's kind of gone. So there's something almost to be lost with the contact almost. You know what I mean? Like the fantasy will be gone, and this person likes that fantasy. They like thinking about you. They like thinking about the two of you together. We have despondence. And at the same time, there's a frustration of delay. They could see you again evolving into other situations, which is lighting that fire, as I said. And so that's really making them kind of jealous on the outside. We have trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. This person is taking a big leap of faith by coming forward. I'm sorry about the traffic noise, you guys. It rained today and I still have that air conditioner in, but it's everybody's driving by. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So they're trying to have a leap of faith, and sorry, my throat is closed all of a sudden. They're trying to have a leap of faith, but then all of a sudden they're kind of halting themselves. They are worried about how you're going to receive them. And you can even see in this card, like this female energy in the center here. And obviously it's just about energy. You can be a man or woman, doesn't matter. She's like above everybody else. She's better dressed. She's just above. She's more ornate. She's the one offering all of the gifts. It pours out her abundance onto everybody else. She's the queen. And everybody else just kind of falls into her shadow. And that's how your person kind of felt, is that they kind of fell into the shadow. Get some messages from this person. If this person was right here. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pause. My kids are both homesick with colds today, and it's just, if this person could say anything to you right now, what they say. I need a break from this. I need a break from this. I need a break from this turmoil. I need a break from this tree, from this feeling like an outsider. I need movement. Everything about you is attractive. Interesting. You are the only thing I lie about. You're the only thing that this person hides. I feel like they are they give me good vibes. This person gives me good vibes. They seem like a good person, but this is the one thing that they can't be honest about. I'm not going to make it. Kind of an overdramatic. We will talk soon. We will talk soon. And that I'm not going to make it really reminds me of that Ten of Wands. Like the burden that it kind of carries here. I can see, I'm watching. And I sense that. There's something that has lit a fire in this person that it's going to make them return to you. Something has lit them up. I don't know if it's jealousy, playing the waiting game, and it's been too long. Somehow I am going to make this happen. Do you ever think about us? Oh, they don't know where you stand, and that really bothers them. Back of the deck says, you are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. All right, let's get a charm bowl for you. Charm bowl for group one. Are they coming back? Oh, we have the 3 popping out for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the bowl. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the bowl. And we have the Temperance. So yes, after a time of patience, this person is returning to you. This person is there's going to be a sudden turn of events. The fact that we have those 2 major arcana in the bowl are very indicative of this strong connection that exists. And the future looks really promising. The future looks really bright. So It is a yes for pile 1. A long-winded guess from me, I'm sure, but I have to say what Spirit tells me. We have Sagittarius in the bowl. We have we have baby feet, so children could be a factor in this connection, or it could be coming in the future. We have the Queen of Swords represented by this stone here. I always think of her when I see that. And it is about being logical. We have the King of Swords here. They want to rule with you. It's about logic. It's about, you could be somebody who's very intelligent, very almost sarcastic, but funny, and just a leader, really smart. Quick on your feet. Balance rune here. The little flower, I always think of the forget-me-not when I see that flower. And we have I can, because your person is really pushing through a lot of fear in order to kind of reveal themselves and come back into your life. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you. If this resonated with your situation, I would love to hear about it in the comments section. I would love for you to join us and become a part of our family here. If you have not already subscribed, please do so and join us. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button. I try to post at least 5 times a week here on YouTube. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the link below. If you go to my Etsy page and it is empty, it just means that I have booked for the day, and I will be refreshing the page at the end of the afternoon. I hope that you come back and visit me here, though, at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody. In group number 2, you were drawn to this green fluoride wand, or to the cream flower, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, will they return to you? Are they coming back into your life? Person coming back, are they coming back? Are they returning to you? We have the 3 of Swords here to start out your reading. I don't like to see that 3 of Swords. It's about heartbreak and sadness. There's a lot of sadness in the disconnect here. You have the High Priestess. We have the Empress. Wow. So let's clarify those cards, please. 3 of Swords clarified. Will this person come back? We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Sun. And we have the Chariot. Wow, we have a lot of major arcana here, and the back of the deck is the 2 of Wands with the 3 of Cups. This is giving me a little bit of similar vibes to group number 1, so you could check that one out as well if you feel called to, but the 2 of Wands on the back of the deck here is all about expansion and really wanting to make moves. But you can almost see it's like this idea, the 2 of Swords, sorry. It's like this idea of having to make that decision, having to make a choice. And this person really wants to kind of expand. They really want to move things along. But there is a lot of masks being worn in this connection. The 3 of Swords with the 6 of Wands here is really showing me that this person's actions and their appearances are very different. And there's even with the High Priestess and the Sun, it's like so much happiness kind of being sat, and it's like you're sitting upon a secret. And there's moon and there's sun, and it's like a very kind of yin-yang type of feeling right now. The future of this connection, though, looks very beautiful and bright with the Chariot and the Empress, but I'm going to get some clarifiers in a few moments here. But this person is really faking it right now. There's a lot of pain and a lot of hidden feelings here. It almost comes in the form of regret from the past actions. And that High Priestess is like, I am wearing that mask. It's like I've used this time wisely to really think about what happened in the past, and I really want ascension. I really want what makes me happy, which is this beautiful Sun energy. This is Leo. I'm feeling Leo very, very strongly here. And in the future position, we have that beautiful Empress, which is somebody ascending onto her throne. Somebody who has no worries, somebody who is secure in her position. And this beautiful Chariot, Cancer energy, it's about making that decision and charging towards it. Charging towards the decision that you make. Wheel of Fortune. Whoops, I'm sorry for the wobble. Seven of Wands. The Devil. Two of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Coming out with the Eight of Wands. We do have the Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck with the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful reflection of spirit of what's to come here and what is possible in this connection. The Six of Cups is really about that soulmate energy of someone wishing to return, and the intentions, the desires are pure. They're good here with the Ten of Pentacles. It's about building up a foundation together. It's about being proud of something you've built with someone else. You know, this old man is looking at what he's amassed in his life, and he has children and grandchildren and dogs and everything you can ever imagine, property and abundance. And that's what the intentions are with this person. I do see a return to you. They're really kind of fighting themselves though here. They have a lot of kind of their own burdens to bear right now, and they have a lot of practical issues that they're pushing through. I don't necessarily feel it's like a third party or anything. I just really I feel like it's concerned with family and home, but it doesn't have to be with another person. It's just like, I've got a lot of practical concerns. I've got a lot on my plate right now. So that's really what the holdup is here. Because I'm so busy, I can't see things clearly right now, and it seems like a lot to kind of take on this new beginning, this beginnings of a foundation that need to be built. That's a lot of work right now, and this person's already kind of pushing through some things in their life. But in the future, it's Capricorn energy, if you could be a Capricorn here, but it's really about that connection that they can't escape. It starts to build momentum. It starts to light them a fire. It starts to heat them up. And the regret of what they've lost starts to eat away at them. And it really starts to create a momentum for them to want to return to this person that they have really amazing feelings for, because this Six of Cups is about, you know, somebody that you wear rose-colored glasses for. It's about wanting to be generous with this person. It's like first love for me, like that first love, puppy love that just is so pure and sweet, and there's just, it's almost like you don't remember it properly. They're wearing that mask though. That King of Swords is there, trying to be logical, because again, they've got some tasks that they're focused on right now. They have some things going on in their life right now that need their attention. And so they're unable to make that decision clearly right now, but there's going to be a sudden turn of events here that's going to get the wheels moving, that's going to allow this reconnection to happen. Advice for group 2, please. Advice for group 2. Oh, my God. Come on. Sorry, that one was all, didn't feel right. We have chopped wood coming out. Chopped wood. It's like while you're waiting for this connection, that's exactly what this person is doing right now. It's like while they're waiting for this connection to come back, or while they're waiting for their kind of movement to start happening, they're focusing on tasks. They're focusing on the day, getting things done as the day kind of presents them. It is about sort of putting this connection to the sidelines for a little bit to focus on what you need to get done in your own ascension. And that is a message for you, group 2, is to kind of do that. You have time to go. That message, you know, it can be twofold. It can be like, I know when to let go, and I know when to walk away from something that is taking too long to get to me. But in this case, it really feels like you're chopping wood, you're taking care of everyday tasks, and when you least suspect it to happen, that's when that door is going to open and this person's going to come charging through it. So it's about seizing opportunities when they present themselves. Back of the deck is between worlds, because you're in this state of limbo right now. It's like between disconnect and return. And it's right in the center. It's like you guys are so close to it, but there's some practical concerns. You can embrace the in-between. You have balance. Things right now in your person's life, or could be your life as well, it could be mirrored energy, are kind of unbalanced right now. Not everybody is happy. There's a lot of shifting, some reorganization going on in their lives. But part of that disbalance or unbalance or whatever the word is going to lead you to more balance in the future. We have expansion. It's coming for you. It's coming for this person. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before, and it really kind of explains that chain ideology here of the devil. You've been chained to this person on an energetic level for a while. You have 2 coming out. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And we also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, staying in the now. And that's really the message, chopping wood, staying in the now, staying in the present, focusing at the task at hand, and then keeping an open mind for the future, and having the expectation of happiness and success. Excuse me. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your person seems kind of practical on the practical side. They seem like somebody who values stability, values that traditional family sense. We have worked through your fears, though. Part of that is it's almost like a mask that they wear. It's like, I'm trying to be practical, but that's masking the fear of kind of jumping forward. If this person could say anything to you right this moment, what would it be? Oh, we got a bunch coming out, but we can't take them all. We'll just take some of these. Freight train, and that's really my 8 of Wands card. Really, it's about fire coming in. It's about charging in. It's going to be unexpected. We could have it all together. We could build up that foundation. We could do that. There is a lot of potential here, Spirit is saying. The attraction is more than physical. I'm scared. I need a break from this. It's like they need a break from the connection. They need a break from life. They just want like a moment of peace. I feel like they're it's like they're being sequestered from every angle. No time for a plan. I'm coming. And that, again, is that freight train energy. Let's get a few more. I want adventure with you. I'm coming. It took some time, but I see clearly now. And then we have this one. Is the risk worth the reward? So there is that fear still kind of halting that decision. They're not seeing it completely clearly. Back of the deck is sleepless nights. I did see that earlier. So they're dreaming of you, having fantasies of you. It's keeping them up at night. Group 2, please. Future of this connection, group 2. Oh, okay. Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, and the Hermit. So we have Pisces in the bowl. We have Virgo in the bowl. The Hermit is the loneliness, but he's holding up that beautiful lantern there. He's kind of sinking into himself and really clarifying what he wants, but he's holding up that hope inside of the lantern. And there will be a sudden turn of events in this connection, and that's when this flooding of emotion will happen and this person will be revealing themselves. That King of Cups is a soulmate card. We have ballerina slippers. We have a cat in the bowl. You could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but Leo energy specifically. It could be that this person has been very aloof with you in the past. We have Scorpio in the bowl, and we have Aries in the bowl. We have the High Priestess represented by this curled shell, because you can't see, you can't see the inner workings inside these shells. You can't see the secrets that they hold. This one particularly has a hole in it. So it is about kind of expressing those hidden feelings. And part of this was inside the shell. It came out inside the shell, the cactus with the flowers. And one of the secret feelings coming out is that this person really wants to communicate that, you know, despite the no contact in some cases it's been, that this has not stopped blooming for them. That this was never over for them at the end of the day is what they want to communicate. And we also have the engagement ring in the bowl, which is really a great indicator of like beginning that foundation, you know, starting, and it's like gift giving. They want to give that to you. All right, group number 2, if that resonated with you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and the like button so you don't miss out on videos that I post. You can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Etsy offering personal readings. If you go to my page and it is empty, it just means that I've sold out for the day, but I will refresh it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really hope that you come back and join me on another day here at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys. Hello, group number 3. You were drawn to the pink flower, or maybe to the black obsidian wand. This is your reading. The person on your mind, are they coming back to your life? Will they return? I'm using the Romance Tarot for you. Are they coming back? Will they return to you? We have the Star. Beautiful Aquarius energy. It's about hope and faith, not losing the spark inside of you. The Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. So let's clarify that Star, please. Will they return? We have the Judgment card. Sorry, Justice. Whoops. The Nine of Pentacles. We have the Moon. Back of the deck is the Eight of Wands, and we do have the Two of Cups underneath there as well. So Eight of Wands, Two of Cups energy at the back of your deck is really a strong indicator of sudden communication coming back in from this person, and a relationship that could potentially form here with that Two of Cups. It is about revealing yourself, though, and coming down here with the Hanged Man, coming down from restrictions that you've kind of placed upon yourself in life in order to do so at times. That Eight of Wands is fiery. You can even see, you know, he's kind of tied up there a bit. It's fiery energy, it's passionate, and it's fast-flowing communication that kind of comes in suddenly for us. Over here at the beginning of your reading, we do have the Star with the Justice card here. It's like something about this connection is really fated to be. There's something about this connection that is just, it's expected. Like you expect it. This person kind of expects it. There's a lot of wishes floating around, a lot of, like, I feel like you're both in the past have worn masks in this connection, and I feel like neither one of you revealed to each other that this was the ultimate for you, that you had found your counterpart, that you had found your person, and that really became a mask that you both wore. And it is a sense of like feeling almost too that you've lost your best friend in the midst of all of this chaos. But with the Star and the Justice card, it really is about not losing that hope, because there is something really kind of faded about this connection. The Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles shows that the burden that you're feeling, the burden that this person is feeling of not being able to express that Eight of Wands is not going, it's like it's not being wasted. That effort isn't being wasted, because this Knight of Pentacles, you can see he's even throwing coins in. He's wishing upon a star, wishing upon his dreams there. He's not in a rush because he's very sure-footed. He takes care of everything. He takes care of every consideration before he makes his move. He's even making sure his horse is well watered so that he can, you know, take it on the road for the long haul, because he is slow-moving energy, but he's sure-footed and he gets to his destination. He's a good planner. He's practical. And because this person has such hope wrapped up in this connection, and I feel like it's mirrored. I feel like you're all wearing masks here. But because there's so much hope kind of wrapped up in this connection, it's like, it's this idea of dreams coming true at the end of the day. But Spirit is really speaking about how it hinges on this moon. It hinges on the revealing of your true feelings. It hinges on stepping out of your comfort zone and being able to reveal your truth and take those masks off. That's what it really hinges upon. So I do feel like this person is going to come in with communication, but it's almost going to be a fiery kind of communication to start. And it has to, there is call for you and for this person to really remove those masks at that time. For a lot of you, you may have to be patient in order for this offer to come in the first place. But then when you least suspect it, it's like when you give up on it. That's when the passionate communication will come in with that Eight of Wands. But then it's up to you what you do with it. You know, this was your back of deck energy, the Eight of Wands, this passionate, fiery communication coming in. Where there's smoke, there's fire as well here. And with the Two of Cups, you can see her mask is half on, half off. So that's the choice you have to make at that point. Do you reveal yourself that this is the dream, that this is what you want? We have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. The Fool. Yeah, it's about taking that risk. It's really, truly about that. That King of Pentacles is this, you know, this knight. He is the king. He is so careful. He's making such careful plans. But that's really what's halting up this progress. That's what's keeping this situation in a no contact situation, is because of the halt in progress, because they are almost too careful, you know, almost too, like, considers every single option here. But the Fool card here in the future position really shows that need for that leap. The need for the leap when the time comes. The need to kind of reveal that you are holding yourself back. The Magician. The beautiful colors. It's just so bright. And we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. Back of the deck is the King of Swords, which is interesting because he was the back of the deck earlier. When I was shuffling through, I noticed him. So this person's almost being logical to a fault. And that's really what Spirit's trying to communicate here, that it's almost like you'll be right on the cusp of walking away from this connection completely when that offer kind of presents itself. And I feel like some of you are right there right now, like you're in that energy right this moment. Like, I'm almost done with it, with the whole idea, because they're taking so long to get towards you. They're taking so long to kind of reveal themselves and offer up this new beginning, that you're just kind of, some of you are feeling like over it right now. And there is that potential that some of you could walk away before they kind of move in for that kill and kind of leap into that new beginning. Because look, he's just standing there watching, waiting, because he's so careful about his next move. He's logical to a fault, to the point where it could lead him in the opposite direction, him or her in the opposite direction of where they want to be, which is the justice, but it's being left out in the cold, because that's what this person would deserve, because they're waiting so long. It's like when Spirit gives us gifts, if we don't open our arms to receive them, they are not wasted. They will be given to somebody else. And sometimes, you know, we get so frustrated in the wait that we move on to other options, other lives, other situations. And then it takes that person even longer, even harder for their energy to kind of bring it back in. So that is the message from Spirit here, is to really be wary of the timing here, because some of you are almost done. But the future does hold this person kind of taking a leap. They have to choose to take the masks off, and that it kind of is embroiled with you as well. Like, you have to be willing to take your mask off at the same time. We do have soulmates coming out. The beautiful soulmate card. Soulmates, the penguins who mate for life. And we have the Breathe card. It's about taking time in the now to truly feel grateful for what you have right this moment, and to truly, honestly, even just feel grateful for what this connection has already taught you about yourself and has already brought into your life, even if it's just about movement, even if it's just about clarity. We have go the distance here. And like Spirit is really communicating that there is a lot of potential here, a lot of potential in this connection. And they are coming back. It's just whether or not, after they come back with that fiery type of initial contact, whether or not they're going to have the guts to reveal themselves. And they may need some encouragement from you. We have Facade. Somebody is allowing themselves to kind of wear that mask and pretend to be something that they aren't. And they've been doing it for a long time. We have the Abundance. This is for you watching. It's really for about perspective and how you perceive things in life, how you're perceiving gifts that are being offered up to you. And sometimes gifts don't look like gifts. You know, sometimes God says no for a reason, and it's because there's divine timing at play, or there's other things coming around the corner that would not be accepted by you if you were to be given something you wanted right away. So it's about perspective, and it's about getting to work on goals. So some of you out there need the message that, you know, shifting your perspective is a great idea. To keep your eye on the prize, keep your goal in mind so that you can get what you want. It's about truly leveling up and climbing the ladder and taking those steps every day, even if they're small steps, to make those moves. We have victim at the back of the deck. I don't like this card. I've said that a couple of times because I feel like I'm getting in people's face when I talk about this card, but it's about sometimes we put ourselves in a victim mentality, and we have so much potential, but we take that potential when it isn't ready and we plant it in the wrong conditions, and we expect miraculous results. This is a green acorn. It cannot be planted and be expected to root. It has to be brown and aged and seasoned before it can be planted. And then it will grow into something amazing. The possibilities are endless as to what it will provide for others, what it will provide for itself, but it has to be planted in those right conditions first. Advice for this connection, group 3. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So taking off those masks and forgiving each other for inaction in the past, or for actions in the past, if that is the case, is truly important in this connection. Forgiving yourself for things that you feel like you've done wrong, quote unquote. And I say quote unquote because I don't believe in that. Mistakes are just learning. We can't learn without them. We can't learn anything. If everything was easy all day long, every day, we would learn nothing. We'd be a bunch of meatheads walking around. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And we have calling in your soulmate at the back of the deck. And we also have the soulmate card out, so that's interesting to me. Let's get some messages from this person. If they could say anything right this moment, what would they say? Oh, hold on. I've got an explosion. I am so sorry. So there's a sad, and I believe this was the one, you know, with the hope. I'm sorry for things in the past that happened that didn't happen. We have truce as well. So there could have been a falling out for some of you watching. The only thing that makes me happy is you. Thoughts of you. Then we have it's over, isn't it? Some of you are like frustrated. Some of you are like walking away. Some of you are questioning that yourself. Like, it's over, right? Like, I should walk away. I'm tired of waiting. It's time for me to walk away. This just doesn't feel right. And I feel like that is related to that it's over too. It doesn't feel right to walk away, but it doesn't feel right to wait. It's just frustrating. Somehow I'm going to make this happen. A message from your person. And they want you to know that everything about you is attractive in their eyes. Oh, they're laying it on thick here because you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. They're also saying I have a lot of responsibilities right now. They are really focused on, I feel like, making those plans look perfect, making themselves appear really abundant. Back of the deck is I'm pushing my feelings aside in lieu of logic, I feel. Let's get a charm bowl for you. Charm bowl for group 3, please. Advice for group 3's connection. Are they coming back? So for the teeny tiny tarot in the bowl, we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. So a definite yes for you, group 3 in the bowl. A sudden turn of events, and out of the blue, like I said with that Eight of Wands communication, it's going to come in when you don't expect it to come in. And it's going to be fiery with that Ace of Wands. And it's something fated. You know, this is a connection that is fated to be. Lots of charms today. We have tea in the bowl. We have half of the yin yang because we do have the soulmate energy floating around. What do we have? The frog spirit, which is female energy, good luck. Somebody who navigates the spiritual realm and the physical plane very well. So you could be very spiritual watching. We have this rose in the bowl, a symbol from heaven for me, from heaven, from the saints and angels, just letting you know you're on the right path. So some of you may receive flowers this week. We have the fawn in the bowl. I don't know if you've known this person on your mind since the time you were a child. We have the wing, looking at things from a higher perspective and not such an emotional standpoint. We also have the fish. It's Pisces energy, but it's about somebody feeling kind of emotionally picked clean, kind of done. And I feel like some of you watching are kind of feeling emotionally done and confused and really wanting to kind of step away from this. You know that it's halting you, it's making you kind of feel restricted, and you don't like that. We have the whale tail as well, which is really a symbol about going with the flow, but it's also about expressing yourself when it's called to when the time has come to call, when the time has come for you to express yourself. Blah. It's really about taking advantage of that, because otherwise, you know, that whale, if it doesn't come up for that air, it will drown. If it doesn't express itself, it will drown. And that's really what this message is that nothing changes if nothing changes. If you don't take that leap when this offer comes, and like I said, I feel like it's coming in hot, and then it's up to you whether or not you guys want to take those masks off to reveal the depth underneath the heat, you know, the embers that burn below. It's about taking that step. Give you guys a little closer look here. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. Is this person coming back into your life? Yes, I feel that they are. There's work to be done, though, once they get here. Otherwise, it could lead to kind of disappointment. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in my comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join our family here. We would love to have you. Please hit the like button, hit the notification bell. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Etsy. The links are down below. If you try to book me for a reading and the listing page is empty, it just means I have booked for the day. They are going very quickly. It's kind of surprising to me. And I am limited to what I can do here because I do have children, but keep checking back because I do update it daily at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep trying. I'm sure you'll get through. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you come back and join me for another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.